All right, here we are. It's kind of yellowish in here for some reason. So we're back. Okay, my book, which let's see, I have a picture of it now. Is this what the analog body? All right, it's out. All right, but so yeah, a lot of stuff has been happening since my last video. My book's come out. The LA CDA gallery is happening. I'm going to be doing some readings in the fall. Just tons of stuff. I updated the Portable Infinite website's been updated. Like they're just like God. I don't even. Let's see. I can just go through everything. Okay, so I gotta get my car registration tags and stuff. Like tons of stuff. Just what's today? So we're in September. It's like it's really hot out there. Drinking some ice cold water, and I wrote down. Oh, my friend Pat Quinn was in town, so who I mentioned before. He gave me a bunch of books. So got a big stack of books. So some of those we'll be reading on this thing. So I thought I was gonna be reading the classics. I mean, we did Ulysses, but let's just do some books that I like, some books that are influence. Jim Morrison, The Doors. I like the music. Maybe the writing's not that good, but Jim Morrison did this book. He did several books. Let's see. Look at this bibliography. Okay, so he did one called The Lord and the New Creatures. An American Prayer. Wilderness is his third or fourth book, and The American Night and the Collected Works. And there's tons of documentaries and biographies about him, but he's probably besides like Dylan, and he's probably the one that people felt like they had to start doing poetry books when he came out with his, and it was kind of a hit. So he was kind of like Rod McEwen, back then when these books came out. Let's see. So yeah, where was I? Oh, so he has this kind of whimsical kind of poetry. It just seems a little dated, but some of them are just notebooks. I think they just kind of got some ideas that it reminds me of when I was doing this book, The Analog Body. Like some of the stuff that didn't make the cut. This kind of reminds me when you look at books like this. So this one's called The Fear. Eternal consciousness in the void makes trial and jail seem almost friendly. A kiss in the storm. Madman at the wheel, gun at the neck, space populace and arching coolly. A barn, a cabin attic, your own face, stationary in a mirror window. Fear of the restrooms, tragic cold neon. I'm freezing. Animals dead, white wings of rabbits, gray velvet deer, the canyon, the car as a craft in wretched space, sudden movements, and your past to warn you. In spiritless night, the lonely highway, cold hiker, afraid of wolves and his own shadow. Let's see, is this the same poem? I don't know. It's hard to tell, like, maybe it goes on for a couple more pages, so I don't know. It's kind of hard to tell. His line breaks are more. It's almost like text. I mean, he's like some of these guys that read from their phones. And he's kind of like one of those kind of poets sometimes. There was another one about birds of prey. Sometimes it's almost a song. Sometimes Orange County Sweet. Well, I used to know someone fair. She had orange ribbons in her hair. Such was a trip. She was hardly there, but I loved her just the same. Yeah, I think I had a poem just like this. I wasn't aware that you wrote this one. But some of this stuff comes to you, and you just kind of write down any crap. And I will not. Oh, I guess this is. I will not come again. I will not come again in this world. The bitter wine-soaked stallion eats the seed. All labor is a lie. No vice is kindled in these loin. Like he barely passes sometimes. But I mean, it's kind of funny. I fell to the earth. I fell on the earth and raped the snow. Yeah, there's some good one-liners there. I mean, if he was just a poet and he didn't look like Jim Morrison, I don't know if we'd be still talking about him. But he's undeniable. Jim Morrison's there. He kind of sits there in 20th century poet as maybe more Rod McEwen than T.S. Eliot. Okay, that's enough.